What up, y'all? Welcome back. Devin here, man. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. This is a channel where I like to talk as well as rap about all things tech. So if that is something you guys are interested in, then definitely make sure you guys go ahead, click on that like button down below, as well as go ahead and click on that subscribe button as well, because your boy is bringing bangers every single week. All right, so what are we talking about in today's video? And Apple today, y'all, had the WWDC 2020 event that I have to admit was no doubt one of the best one that I've ever seen ever since the announcement of the original iPhone as well as the iPod. Now, they did this like smooth, like transitional content where it was literally like they were just giving you the information that you came there to see and nothing else. There was no fluff, no nothing. Like, it was an amazing event. And there was also some funny parts in it, like when Craig was actually running up the steps to get to the iPad OS conversation. Yeah, Craig, we see you with the wheels out there. I see you. So guys, AirPods Pro. Now, y'all already know, man, I am a huge fan of the Apple AirPods Pro, as I not only just own one, not two, not three, but 4 Apple AirPods Pro, because I am that big of a fan of them, man. I feel like they are no doubt some of the best and most convenient earbuds that you guys can get out there on the market today, especially if you're somebody that is already embedded within the Apple ecosystem. It's literally a no-brainer to pick these up. And today, Apple gave us 2 new reasons why you guys need to pick up a pair of Apple AirPods Pro, and I'm gonna be sharing that all with you guys in today's video. So let's go ahead and hop into that first thing. Now, the first change that's actually coming, before I tell you guys about that one change that they talked about that is going to be coming to these, but before we get into that, let's go ahead and talk about auto switching. Now, auto switching is a feature that's going to intelligently switch between devices without you no longer having to actually go into the Bluetooth settings on your device and switch over to the AirPods Pro to be able to connect to that particular device. Now, for example, how many of you guys out there have done this before right here, where you guys have to actually go into your device, go into the Bluetooth settings, and then go ahead and tap on AirPods Pro in order to be able to connect it up to that particular device? I'm telling y'all, I've personally been there before, so I know the frustration. Now, let me give you a demonstration of exactly how this is actually going to work. So let's say, for example, you got your iPhone there, you vibing, you listening to your music or whatnot, and you get a text message from a friend, and that friend says, hey, there's this dope movie on Netflix that you should probably go and check out. So you go to your iPad, you type in the movie, all of that, you boom, you pull it up, and now you're playing that movie on your iPad Pro. Well, this is where the auto switching is going to happen. Basically, what's going to happen is it's going to automatically switch the audio source from your iPhone over to your iPad Pro. And just like that, you're going to be listening to that movie on your iPad Pro without the need to ever have to go into your Bluetooth settings and select the AirPods Pro on that device. And then let me go ahead and take it a step further. Let's say, for example, you watching that movie still on your iPad Pro, and you notice that you got a Zoom call meeting that you need to take. So Zoom call comes in on your MacBook Pro laptop. You press it, connect to it, the audio will automatically pause the movie on your iPad Pro and switch that audio over to your MacBook Pro laptop or whatever laptop that you have that is an Apple device. And just like that, it's going to automatically switch it on over. You never have to go into the Bluetooth option to connect these up to that device again, which to me is super dope. And let's say you hop off that Zoom call meeting and you got a phone call on your iPhone, it will automatically pick up that audio quality on your iPhone as soon as you answer that phone call. And I'm telling y'all, this is a super dope feature, man, and I feel like it's going to just make workflow just a whole lot faster when you're working between different Apple products that are out there. Now, from a concept perspective, since I actually haven't tried this out yet, it seems like this is actually going to be a really dope feature, but I'm actually curious to see how well it's actually going to work within its ecosystem and switching from one device to the other, because I will be honest with you, I can feel like this could be somewhat frustrating at times, just simply because if I'm listening to music on my phone and I pull up an audio source and watching a YouTube video on my MacBook Pro or something like that, maybe I may not want to switch that audio automatically. I'm sure there's going to be a toggle feature within the settings menu option to be able to turn this on and off. But again, I'm super hyped to test this out, as I do believe that it is a really dope feature that Apple is bringing to the Apple AirPods Pro. So make sure you guys go ahead, click on that subscribe button right now, so that way y'all don't miss out when that video comes out, because I'm telling you right now, it is going to be a fun one. All right, y'all, so the next feature that we got to talk about, and this is the one where I personally feel that will make the Apple AirPods Pro the best true wireless earbuds that you guys can get out there on the market, and will have people, no doubt, run into the stores to go pick pick one of these bad boys up, and that is called Spatial Audio. Now, this is a feature, y'all, right off the back. Spatial Audio is going to support 5.1, 7.1, as well as Dolby Atmos audio. Now, you're probably out there like, well, what the heck does that mean? Basically, guys, this is going to give you guys movie theater quality audio surround sound right on a pair of true wireless earbuds. I cannot tell you, and I cannot stress enough of how important this is and how big of a deal this is going to be for those audio lovers that are out there. Now, you're probably like, well, Devin, what's that actually all about? Well, I'm glad you actually asked, because I'm about to tell you. So it actually uses, guys, motion tracking to be able to remap the sound field as your head as well as your iPhone moves, so that way the sound stays in sync. Let me go ahead and give you a visual example of how this is actually going to work. So let's say you're looking at me right here and I got my AirPods Pro into my ears like you guys see right here. Let's say, for example, I'm listening to something that is built and made for a 5.1 surround setup, right? So let's say I have an audio channel right here. I got an audio channel coming in right here, and I also have my center channel audio coming in right here. Then behind me over here, I got an audio channel, and then behind me over here, I have another audio channel. So basically giving me my 5.1 surround sound setup, right? So let's say I got my phone in hand. Let's just use this as a phone. Let's say I got my phone in hand right here, and I end up turning to move my head like this. That audio is actually going to follow that exact orientation and keep that audio channel focused, centered on me, regardless of where I move my head or where I move my phone. It is going to keep all of the audio channels centered, so then that way, regardless of how I move, the footsteps behind me will always be behind me. For example, you know, that way I don't turn this way and now my back channels are now facing over here, or if I turn this way and my front channels are back here, you're basically always going to keep that 5.1, 7.1, or even Dolby Atmos audio that is coming in. It's going to always keep it in sync and be around you 100% of the time. And I think that is a super, super dope feature. And the fact that it's actually supporting Dolby Atmos audio is just a game changer. If you have not heard of Dolby Atmos audio, I highly recommend you guys check it out. I will have some links for some information more about Dolby Atmos down in the description below for you guys to check out. But literally, when you go to the movie theaters, 9 times out of 10, you're listening in a Dolby Atmos atmosphere, and it just sounds amazing. And so the fact that they're bringing that type of technology and putting them on the Apple AirPods Pro is no doubt a game changer. I mean, to be honest with y'all, man, this is some really, really dope tech. The fact that they're bringing that surround sounding audio quality to the Apple AirPods Pro is really, really dope. Overall, y'all, with these two added features coming to the AirPods Pro that already sounded amazing, already had the best active noise canceling, and as well as transparency modes that you guys can get on any pair of true wireless earbuds that are actually on the market today. So as you all know, guys, I will be doing some more videos around these features, as well as letting you guys know actually how well it works in a real world setting. So if that is something you guys are interested in and want to look forward to, comment down below, as well as click on that subscribe button so that way you guys don't miss out on that video. Now, the next thing that I want to talk about that Apple announced today is everything coming to iOS 14, because there's a really, really dope feature. A really, really dope feature that they announced that hands down is going to make the iPhone just that much better, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. So go ahead and click right on over here, and let's go ahead and talk.
I'm supplier, canvas case in the hands, nothing seems flyer. I'm here to tell you the cop if it's not worth your heart's desire. I'm opening up. First thing that I see is the metal tips on them buds.